Welcome back to another grocery haul. I have been to Asda, Aldi and Home Bargains like always. I was going to go to Tesco, but then life just got busy. Everything had to be rearranged again. That feels like all I'm doing right now is just rearranging my life all the time for other people, and it's getting a little bit tiresome. Anyway, I've been to my usual 3 shops, but next week I am going to try and do my Tesco shop and finally use my £50 voucher because I still haven't used it and I need to get it used. So I'm hoping that next week I'll be able to go to Tesco. Anyway, if you don't know me, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one, and on this channel I talk everything frugal living, budgeting, mum life, shopping hauls and all that. And if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I spent £51 something today. If you haven't seen my video that I did in the week of shopping my cupboards and my freezer first to keep my shopping budget lower, then go and check it out. I'll put it in the description box below and in the cards above for you, so you can go and have a look at that. And because I did that, I was able to save myself a little bit extra money. So £51.48 I think it come to all together. You know I'll put it at the end of the video anyway, because I always do. So I was quite happy that I got it under my £60 budget. I was very happy about that. And I got a few yellow stickers as well, which has also made me happy because you know I love a yellow sticker. So you let me flip round now, show you what I got in all 3 shops, and I'll switch back to me with a meal plan. So this is everything I got from Aldi, Home Bargains and Asda today, and it cost me £51 something anyway. But let me show you what I got in the shops today. I did one big shop. So I got my fruit first. So I got my kiwis, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries and apples. There's my fruit. I didn't get oranges because my mum said that she got lots of oranges, so she brought some round early this morning, so I've got her oranges that she had left over, so I didn't need to buy any of those. So that is my fruit. My vegetables, I got some spring onions. I got some green beans this week because they were on the Super Saver 6, so I thought I would get some of those, only 69p this week, so I thought, oh, that's a bit of a change. Also got some sliced mushrooms, some tender stem broccoli. I don't know why, but I prefer this than actual broccoli. This is much nicer. I don't know why. Can anyone tell me why that might be? But I prefer the tender stem broccoli than actual broccoli. And this doesn't seem to make me bloat where the other broccoli does. So weird. I don't understand why. Also, I got my baby spinach as well. So that is all my vegetables. Oh, and I got my potatoes. I still got some tomatoes left over from last week, so I didn't need to buy any of those. I also got some fruit and nut mix because I still got lots of oats left over. So I'm going to make my own granola this week. So I got some fruit and nuts so I can mix that in with the oats and some honey and spread it all out on the pan. And then I can make myself homemade granola, which is much better for me. Also got the fruit chewy candy sticks for my son because he's back to school next week. So these will go in his bag for his mid-morning snack. Also got some toasting muffins because we ran out now. We had pork patties last night for dinner. So he's run out of those. So I've got some of these. I will freeze these individually and then I'll just get one out when we need it. Salt and vinegar rice crackers, only 1 pack. We still got 1 packet left in the cupboard, so I didn't want to buy too many. I got this reduced fat sour cream. I hate sour cream. I thought it was hummus. I wasn't paying attention, so I'm going to give this to my mum because she likes that. So I'm going to give that to my mum later on today. I also got some orange squash, 2 tubs of Greek yogurt, 1 10% fat and 1 0% fat. I find that if I add a little bit of the 10% fat and the 0% fat together, I get fuller for longer. But if I just have that, I'm always hungry. So mixing the two makes me feel a bit more full. Also got some garlic granules as well because it's the one herb I didn't have. Lemon juice because I'm running low. Also baking powder because I am trying lots of new recipes to share with you on my other channel. And I needed some baking powder. Today I've got leftover apples from last week. So I'm going to make an apple cake, a healthy apple cake. And it says in the recipe that I need baking powder. So I've got some of those. Also, I got chopped tomatoes and 2 tins of chickpeas. One is just to have because I love chickpeas. And the other one, I saw a chickpea brownie. So I'm going to try it and I'll let you know what it's like. But yeah, I'm going to try a chickpea brownie. Also got some rice cakes. We still got 1 packet in the cupboard, so not going to buy any more. I also got some fat-free Greek-style yogurt. It's a little bit cheaper than Greek yogurt, and the reason I bought this is, again, I'm trying lots of new recipes, and a lot of them are asking for Greek yogurt, and it's just going to get a bit too expensive. So I thought I'd try it with Greek-style yogurt, see how it goes. If it goes well, then I'll switch to normal Greek yogurt, but let's try it with this first. Also got some cocoa powder as well because I've used all mine up last week practicing my recipes. I got some dark chocolate, a cucumber, and I got pork patties as well. So that is everything I got from Aldi, and I think it cost me £34 something, but I can't remember. You know what I'm like. I'll put it all at the end of the video anyway. So let's move over to Home Bargains. I think I spent £8.30. I remember that, easy number. I'm not buying many cleaning items because I've got lots of cleaning stuff under the cupboard, and I just seem to keep buying and buying. So I thought I'm not going to buy hardly any cleaning products until I've used up 90% of what I've already got. But obviously I need washing up liquid, and white vinegar is great for everything, and I'm on my last bottle, so I wanted to get another bottle. Also got these bathroom wipes. They're great just to have in the bathroom if I just need to give it a quick wipe down. Maybe I haven't had time in the morning, maybe I've got guests coming over. Having these stuffed in the bathroom somewhere, if someone surprised me with a visit, I can run upstairs, quickly give it a wipe down, one of these wipes, and it saves me getting all the spray out and everything. So I just wanted to pack in the bathroom just in case. An orange twirl and a white chocolate twirl. Yes, I know, don't really need it, and I am eating healthy, but you're allowed to treat yourself, you know, it's about balance, and I love twirls, so I got both of those. I also got my son some more vitamins because he's running low on those. I saw these Nerds that I used to have when I was a kid, and I wanted my son to try them because, like, I had them, so I want him to try them. They're watermelon and cherry. They were only 19 pence a box, so I grabbed two. And if he doesn't like them, I know my brother will. We love these fruit snack things. These are really good if you have a bit of a sweet craving, but you don't really want to eat a whole chocolate bar or anything. They are really, really good to satisfy that sweet craving. So I like those. Also got some more coconuts. I've been using a lot of coconut as well in my recipes. I made some banana and coconut cookies yesterday. They weren't great, but as soon as you dip them in chocolate, oh, the best. Anyway, I'll show you all the recipes once I perfected them. But that is everything I got from Home Bargains. And then finally moving over to Asda was £8.34, so not much difference really. But I actually got some peanuts. Now I wanted peanuts that were just plain peanuts, not coated in any flavouring or salt or anything like that. And these are £1.22, so a little bit more expensive, but they're plain peanuts. And I'm still perfecting that Snickers mousse, but I forgot to get quark today, so I'll have to wait till next week. And one of them is having just dry peanuts with no roasted or salted peanuts. So I've got those finally in Asda. Also got some more tea bags, I'm running low on tea bags. I also got this casserole vegetable, so I'm going to put in my slow cooker with some red lentils. I'll show you the big bag of red lentils I got in a bit. This serves two, but I do it as one big, massive pot. This is actually on the yellow sticker, and it was £1.34 down to 47 pence. So I'm going to do a slow cooker meal tomorrow morning, so that'll be all sorted. Also got these two protein yogurts. You know I love a protein yogurt. 20 grams of protein. And these were £1 down to 40 pence. So I picked up two. I'll have one today and one tomorrow. They'll be all right for today and tomorrow. They'll be fine. More bread because my son is going back to school, so I need sandwiches. And I got these wraps. These are also on the yellow sticker as well. They were 80p down to 51p. So I'm actually going to wrap these up. Which sounds weird. I'm going to wrap the wraps and then I'm actually going to freeze them. So when I want to do my son omelette wrap or we're having tacos, just got to get out the freezer. It takes like 30 minutes to defrost. So I've grabbed those because they're a bit cheaper. Also got some salted popcorn and I got some tea. Now, a few weeks ago, I bought this bedtime tea and it is absolutely lovely and it does work. Not all the time, depending how wired and stressed I am. But if I'm quite relaxed, haven't had too much of a stressful day, this is really good to like keep me calm and mellow for bed. So I thought if that worked, I wanted to try this one. So it's the apple and spearmint with ginger digest with zinc. So it's a digestion one. So I thought I'd try that. And they also had this one as well, blueberry and orange with manuka honey. I think that's how you pronounce it. With vitamin C and hibiscus flower. These are all 84 pence each. So I thought that is absolutely brilliant. And all of that cost me £8.34. So I'll put on the screen now how much everything cost me in Aldi, Asda and in Home Bargains today. And I'll switch around to me and I'll tell you a quick meal plan. That is my grocery haul for this week, and I just realised as I hit record on this section that my son has parties and all sorts going on this week, so actually I don't have to feed him that much. But quickly go through a meal plan. For me, as you saw, that I got that casserole mix from Asda on the yellow sticker, so I'm going to have that with some lentils. Now this is the lentil bag that I got from my mum's house, so it's absolutely huge, isn't it? Red lentil split. So I'm going to add some of those red lentils, and I'm going to add the casserole mix in the slow cooker and with some chopped tomatoes and spices, and I'm going to have that. That will keep me going for 3 or 4 days, because sometimes I'll have it for dinner and sometimes I'll have it for lunch, so it will keep me going for a good few days. But I also will eat a few meals with my son. So it's Friday today when I'm recording this. My son is with his dad for the last day of the school holiday, so don't have to worry about him today. But I've still got one slow cooker meal that I had last week, so that's for my dinner this evening. Tomorrow, I've got my son during the day, but then my ex has a birthday party that him and our son have been invited to, so he's going to have him Saturday evening and Saturday night, and there's going to be food at the party, but I'm going to give him a curry patty and a few chips as a little snack just before he goes, just in case he gets overexcited with all the kids there and then forgets to eat, which he often does. On a Sunday, obviously I'll have him back, and then I've still got some gammon in the freezer from the gammon roast that we had last week. So we'll have gammon, we'll have some vegetables, and I've got some potatoes. I'll either do roast potatoes or I'll do some mashed potato. On Monday, it's martial arts night, so we'll have pizza, I'll have a slow cooker meal. On Tuesday, he's got tutoring. The tutor comes to our house. By the time she goes, because we have a little chat afterwards, it gets a little bit late. So I'm going to make him some fish, rice and vegetables that I can pre-cook and then just warm it up in the microwave if I have to. And I've still got a tin of tuna in the cupboard, but also my mum said that she's got 2 pieces of salmon at home that she's not going to eat, so I'll probably just go and grab that as well. So I can either have salmon or I can have fish on Tuesday with my son. On Wednesday, he's with dad because Wednesdays is dad's day, so I don't have to worry about dinner for that. And on Thursday, he's got another birthday party with a couple of his football friends. They've got a joint party, and there's going to be food at the party, so I don't have to feed him then. And then next Friday, back with his dad again for dad's weekend. So it's a bit up and down all over the place. So basically this is why I do slow cooker meals, because I haven't got to cook anything and I can just make something really quick. But that also means that I'm going to have quite a lot of food left over for next week. So hopefully my shopping bill will be a bit lower again. So if you haven't watched my video of how I shop my cupboards and my freezer first before I go shopping to save me money, go and check it out. Hopefully you'll be inspired to do the same, and hopefully it will help you save a little bit of money as well. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to share it with a friend if you think that it will help them as well. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.